I'm Heath. This is Heath Himself Streams. I am currently testing the stream because noticing a lot of things wrong recently with the last Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze stream. Some really choppy gameplay. Also, I've been having an ongoing issue with my lip sync being off with the mic and the webcam, which I knew was a thing, but because I had to reset the webcam and the mic, I had the setting right, and now the settings are off, and I just don't remember what they were. So we're testing things out and around, to see if I need to add milliseconds or subtract milliseconds to the delay, and what have you. I also altered the contrast ratio on the Elgato for a little bit. So we're just gonna see how good it looks. Who knows?
Free for all.
Let's see. What kind of amiibo? What kind of amoeba can we have going on here? We'll do a little amoeba smash. Amoeba. I was actually really torn. I was really torn between whether or not I wanted to do like a episode 3 of Fire Emblem Awakening or do this test. And once I watched what was going on with Donkey Kong, I realized, I need a test. The great news is no one's watching, no one cares. So awesome.
Thomas.
We got Sammy in here. Sammy's going to take on Lucy.
Lucina.
Going to take on Falcopolis.
Falco.
Who's still learning, poor guy. In a 4-minute battle. And I'm not gonna play. You know why? Because I suck. And they'll beat me up. Alright, let's see. Something where lots of stuff goes on. Well, any stage where there's constant movement and shifting, it's probably a pretty good stage for that. Let's try Orbital Gate Assault. Hi, viewer. How are you?
3, 2,
We're just testing things.
go.
Letting the amiibo fight. Because it's late at night. How are you? Hopefully you can hear everything going on. It looks like you can. Hey, Ross. What's going on? Well, I just told you what I was doing. That Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, I watched it back on YouTube, and it looks like garbage. Absolute garbage. Which means my settings on OBS are not right. I need to fix them. Obviously, I was having the restream chat issue, but I wanted to. I was seeing another chat widget, another streamer was using that I thought was a lot nicer because you could put an outline around the words and text, and it was much more legible. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I want to do that." But it's just a normal Streamlabs chat, which doesn't have like a cross support for combining Twitch and YouTube. And as much as I would just say, okay, let's just forget YouTube, wherever, and just do Twitch. Twitch will erase like all my videos eventually, and YouTube will store them pretty much forever, and I'll put them in playlists. So then I had this issue of like, well, I can't do that. So I'm not quite sure what to do with my, not quite sure what to do with my, my chat thing here. I decided I was going to actually test this with Smash Brothers for 3DS, because that's an upcoming thing and a big, giant tournament I'll be streaming for some guys. Yeah, but don't you have like a limited amount of highlights? No? I don't know. One thing I noticed, or I was finding at least in my research, is that 1080p streaming is not good. Not for Twitch. There's no noticeable quality improvement, supposedly, and it really screws with your supposedly screws with your lag and all that stuff, your bit rate and buffering and all that stuff. I actually have never had buffering turned on. I turned on buffering this time around. I don't know how it looks. It may look like crap. See, why do I have to do a highlight? Why can't I set it to automatically do that? It's annoying. I don't know. But also, I do get, a lot of my viewers come here and discover the channel from YouTube. So I kind of feel like I'll be cutting out a big viewer source.
3, 2, 1, time!
Well, let's see how that turned out.
The winner is
Oh, Sammy won.
Samus.
Which is strange, because Lucy beat Sammy last time. Maybe the introduction of Falcoplips, can't remember how to pronounce the name I gave him, threw Lucy off. But in any case, I figured if the full screen game in Smash Brothers ran pretty smooth on the setting, then I wouldn't have to mess with the 3DS one. But yeah, there's going to be a tournament. Was it May 28th? Some guys, these other guys, Genesis 3DS, sent me a Discord PM and said, "Hey, look, we have this 3DS Smash Brothers tournament going on." And I heard through blah, some name that honestly I don't recognize, I don't know, that you have you stream 3DS stuff. Would you like to stream some of our matches? Because I don't know, I don't really know how Twitch works, but it might bring you some more viewers or whatever. And I said, yeah, sure, because yeah, that's usually how it works. Now granted, it's also an unusually large tournament for the 3DS version of Smash. It's 113 fighters are participating. But also it was kind of like a, yeah. It's also like, I kind of wanted to do it to be nice. There's not a lot of people that have capture cards. I mean, there are. Technically, I guess when you start crunching through the numbers, there are. But some of them are Pokemon specific people or whatever. Supposedly the number that are focusing on streaming the Smash Brothers for 3DS, because Smash Brothers for Wii U exists and so much easier, that number is dwindling. And I was like, the guy has put together a tournament of 113 players. That deserves a live stream, right? And he's probably going to have a hard time finding someone else if I don't agree to at least chip in a little bit. So I was like, yeah, sure. So I'm just trying to be a nice dude or whatever. And that's going to be a thing. I'm gonna jump in here. Let's see what I got. Do I want to jump in against all of them though? Oh my god.
Kirby.
Yes, I do. Because I'm a madman. But I probably am not going to do orbital gate assault. I am going to do Bridge of Eldin. Bridge of Eldin. I also got well, you saw the subscriber button set up. I'm used to Samus. I thought it was Samus. No one's biting on that. Oh well. You can't make nobody like you, right? Or think you're worth $5 to $15. So you just gotta keep working at it, I suppose. Or give up entirely and start using your time better. I don't know. Oh! Oh! Everyone's better than me. Because they're all amiibo. Come here. Oh, I got you with the hammer. I got the Falco. Oh. Okay, that's what. Oh my god. That's Samus's terrible throw. That just killed me. Anyways, definitely don't know what my lip sync looks like. You probably could tell better than I. I've always noticed that my reactions to what happens in the game seem to be happening a bit quicker on stream than they actually are happening. I was going to go ahead and fix that too, if I could. But first I need to figure out what the syncing is before I try to figure out what the disparity between the stream and and me is. But then again, that's just one thing. I got the crappy green screen that I gotta fix, which it will arrive by either tomorrow or Thursday, and I will have it earful of how I don't have the money to spend on it, and that will be a thing. And along with that, I also bought a little bit of Doodad that I'm hoping to God fixes my noise problem. I plug well, the only way to get any noise out of 3DS is to plug in a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack thing that leads into the line in input on the computer, which generates a ton of crazy ton of like just whining noise. And OBS has a filter for it, but the filter seems to actually like kind of eat away at the audio quality of the music and the sound effects and what have you. I've always heard it when I'm streaming 3DS stuff, but you know, all the audio for the Star Fox Zero came through that cable the other night, and I was listening back to it going, you know, the voices sound fine, but the music sounds awful, and the music is amazing. Like the Star Wolf theme in those dogfights was a shame they were not coming through well. And so I bought something off Amazon for like $9 that I'm kind of hoping might cancel some noise or something that's plugged in. I don't really know. I don't understand stuff. That's kind of why I feel like it's a little bit of a job. Because I put so much headache and care into it, but and money into it that I don't have. I won. I totally won.
The winner is Samus.
La 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 la. Hey, Bazag. As you can see, Moobot is doing his thing. Hey, Bazag. Stare at my face. Are my lips matching my speech? Or do I look like Japanese anime? Moobot's a little bit of a Nazi. Fair warning. Oh, that's right. I gotta. Now it is. It wasn't before. So, okay. So it is a 500 millisecond delay. I mean, is it exact? Or is it like a little bit off? Still. Because it sounds like then, if it's exact, it was a 500 millisecond delay between what was going into the microphone, what was being played through the microphone, and what the webcam was putting into OBS. So I've delayed the microphone by 500 milliseconds, which fixes that. But now I need to figure out how to delay what the disparity of Elgato versus all that is. Cool. Cool. Good night, Ross. See you later. We should make Bazag into a fighter. Me fighter. Got some stylish boots and everything.
Get some.
There we go. I screwed up the figure for a second. Oh, okay. Who is this? Oh. Anyone I want it to be. All needs a picture of you, Bazag. I'm a king. Me maker. At least I consider myself a king me maker.
Come at me.
I think I made me's of people like Adrian and what have you before, and they didn't comment, like they didn't like it. Well, yeah, do you have one on your Facebook page? Maybe you can link me to your Facebook page. Back out of that. Really? Andrew Gilmore photos. There's you with Carver. It's not really a good head-on shot, though. Kind of at an angle. Might as well. Well, might as well see what we're going on here. Get ready. We're gonna make a new me. This poor sucker has a tendency to, or has the option to, start out a me based on a photograph. They're almost always awful. But sometimes they give you an idea of where to start. First, we must choose gender and hairstyle because it can tell, apparently. That's actually skin tone. I can't tell what your eye color is. Your hair color is probably brown, but it looks kind of black in the picture. So we're going to go with black. I only have one picture to look at, by the way, so if you don't agree, you probably shouldn't. That's something, though. It's looking a little bit, well, got a little bit of a messier thing going on there. That's, like, nobody has polygons for hair, though. Unless you're in a Tekken game. Are you feeling emo, Baz? There you go. That's a good fit for you. Now we're getting into girl haircuts. Oh, that one. I like how quiet you've gotten. Hello, 4 viewers. I know it says Smash Brothers. We were playing Smash Brothers. It's not my face we're looking at, sir. It's Bazag we're looking at, and I can't even tell what it's seeing. I have no clue what. Oh, that's not gonna look good. I can't see it. It's backwards. No, not accurate. Clearly. I used the reflection this time. Oh yeah. Again, you see it's not really all that accurate. But it gives you a place to start. The nose is a good place to start. Like everything else is not accurate. Well, actually, the mouth is a little bit right, though. Just in that V shape. The eyes aren't right, though. I probably would go with that head shape. We're going to alter all this. I like how it keeps your photo up there, though. So I can have constant comparison. This is what makes me a pro. Pro at matching people and creating me's. I'll even be able to send this me to you if you like it. Let's see. You got kind of like that going on. But let's grab the nose and see if we can fit it on the face better than what it was doing. A little bit. Let me grab some eyeballs. That's pretty accurate to the photo I have. It's hard to kind of see where your eyes are. Although you also kind of look like you're going to jump out and kill me. Maybe that's a little accurate. Jump out and stab me. Maybe. Yeah. Now I can go to your eyebrows and I can say, what kind of eyebrows fit Bazak? Not those. Well, it kind of depends. You can keep those eyebrows, right? Or you can, I mean, eyebrows as in like, this is probably more along the lines of what you got going on. That, if I could tilt that one right, that. But for a stabber like you, we might want to get frightening eyebrows. Let's see if we can make these frightening. I don't know what man word you used. Moobot's new, and he's doing his own thing. Yes. Those are the like the I'm gonna stab you eyebrows. So then there's that mouth there, and we have all these other variant kind of mouths. That's like the opposite of what you had. See, that's a pretty good stabby face. That's if you enjoy stabbing. That's if you have nice red lips on, I guess. That's also if you enjoy stabbing. Like, what is that? Who does that? No one does that. Wait. That's kind of close. I don't know. See, that's too big. That doesn't fit what's going on here. And that's as big as that can get, though. And that is actually more the width of your mouth. It doesn't work. It doesn't work as well, I think, as that would work. That has a little bit more in common with what's going on, in my opinion. But I can't get the size. How does size work? Yeah, you kind of want a little bit higher. A little bit higher there, yeah. That gives the illusion that your nose has forward depth to it. And then it does have some. It has like that, which unfortunately is nothing you can change. Like, even if that isn't like the shape of your nose, that, like, you know, yeah, it is what it is. I think I have this. I think I use the same nose on my me. Yeah. And then you have then there's all these weird little quirks you can add, like mustaches, Fu Manchus. Oh, I actually left the mustache on you. That's weird. Glasses. Now there's this thing here. We have to figure out the height. I'm not good at measuring height on this, because I always set my height and then I look at everyone else's me's. I'm like a midget in comparison to everyone else's me's. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I should, like, that's max. That's medium. That's low. There's not much to judge by. Square, slightly tinted glasses. The glasses options improved dramatically on the Nintendo Switch version of the Mii Maker. Unfortunately, it seems to have a much smaller impact on the games. You can't do things like take a picture of it and have it like there in front of you, or scan a QR code, or make a QR code. You can make this Mii into a QR code, and you could scan it on your future 3DS you would have, or 2DS you would have, and copy this Mii to the T. Things like that exist on this version of the Mii Maker, not the Switch Maker so much. I'm not sure about these glasses though. I can get square down here. I can change their color to red. Fits you so well. But those are the only tinted ones I have. And that's about as much as I can tint them. We're gonna get you large, and that's actually gonna help you quite a bit in the game, because the game actually takes into account the size of your character. Like if your character is like, he doesn't have much power to him, but he might be pretty quick. And if you had characters like this, he's got strength, he's got power to him, and he wallops a oomph. Is this even pointing at me? I don't even know anymore, because I knocked it over. How do I get this thing to go away? The reason I'm always slow using this is that I have... It's a remote desktop showing me 2 monitors that are like... way higher resolution than the monitor that's actually on the laptop. Okay. I think you're about to join a rock band, actually. You kind of look like you got like a rock band thing going on. Where is the restream chat? Not there. Did I close it? No. Where did you go? I can't see what you're saying until I find... Oh, that's all the way over there. Yeah, rock band, rock star thing going on. Now, what we need... Hey, Pure. We're testing the stream when I decide... And with Smash Brothers, when I decide I'm going to make a Mii fighter out of Bazag here. So, we're making Bazag. What's going on, Pure? I don't want to favorite him. It will allow copying. What's your favorite color, Baz? Black? White? Red? Blue? Mine's actually green, and if I had picked my Mii, I would have made it like the lime green thing. Actually, I did pick my Mii, but then everyone told me that I look best in red. So, there went my Mii to red. I can make the top blue. The pants always kind of stay gray. I mean, if you favorite the Mii, you can change the pants to orange. But that's about the only pant changing that goes on there. And we'll just hit Save. And you'll see all the crazy me's I have made. There is, right there, Bazag. So now, that is a thing. And you can turn it into a QR code. Save me as a QR code. Choose me to save. Great. There you go, Baz. So in the future, if you ever want to copy this me onto your soon-to-have 2DS or 3DS system that you have and use it, you could just fire up this video on YouTube and then stick your 2DS or 3DS camera in front of this and scan them and get that me. Because we're nice that way. Now it's time to make the fighter. You ready? You screen capped it? That'll work. And you can put your fighters in all kinds of costumes, you know. You've seen that. Game takes a bit to start, doesn't it? Any day now. Ah, the intro. You don't get to see this in the 3DS version. Ba-dum. Wow. Some loading right there. Games and more. Custom. Me fighters. So, I've made all kinds of things. Shannon, Adrian, Chooch. I've made Ron Paul and Stalin, Adolf Hitler and Chuck Norris, George W. Bush. I have 2 of those, actually. I even have Bob Ross. So we're going to make one of you. Look, there's Obama. George Lucas and Snoop Dogg, Charlie Sheen, Mona Lisa, Adam Savage, Vladimir Putin, Ronald Reagan, Thomas Jefferson. Where are you? Oh, there you go. So here's what it comes down to. There are 3 types of Mii fighters: the brawler, the sword fighter, and the gunner. As you can imagine, they have different skill sets and move sets. Pure. Hi. So anyways, which one, Bazag, are you more interested in doing? Or being represented by, rather? You do like to stab things quite a bit. That would seem to fit with a sword fighter. Right? Not necessarily. The sword fighter can be pretty up close. He can also have some projectile weapons, though. The brawler really only has one projectile weapon, and it is a it's a shot putting stone for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yep, daggers equals swords. Enter a name for this Mii fighter. He's Bazag. Oh, there he is. An amiibo and everything. But we have only just begun to create him. This is his default outfit, the default outfit of all Mii sword fighters. We can equip him with equipment, which is stuff that you collect while you're playing the games. And they change different features and functionality. Or really, you see where it says balanced up there, attack, defense, speed. You'll sway your character one way or another. I actually try on mine to do a fairly balanced 1 attack, 1 defense, 1 speed. But you know, you've seen the streams with Star Charmander and his Lonk Mii. I have no clue what he did to create that Lonk, but it is freaking terrifying. Whatever he has set up there. But I have them sorted by strength, so these are the strongest ones. Expensive boots, increase your speed by 75. Legendary sword will increase your attack by 68, but it's going to lower your defense. Now, the speed had already decreased your attack, though, so your attack has just kind of gone back up into the positives. To positive 19. It's always a balancing game. And then you could equip, say, the veteran jacket here. And that would cut down your speed a bit, but it'd give you a little bit more defense. And it says balance-wise, this me would be on the speedier side. And you can do that. But there are further down the list, if you're willing to sacrifice strength for something else, you can add equipment that gives your me some perks. Your fighter some perks that may help you out. So let's see if we let's do it by category here. The Air Attacker Brawn Badge. It improves your air attacks. You have a 1.15 times damage attack power while airborne. So all your attacks in the air will hurt just a little bit more than they would normally would. Power up after eating. Attack, defense, and speed rise gradually for 15 seconds after eating food. You know, things like that are equipment you can equip. Desperate Attacker Brawn Badge. 1.7 times attack power for 20 seconds when your damage reaches 100%. Things like that are like perks, and they throw you off. However, as you can see, look at the attack power. It doesn't go as high as the other thing was going. Stuff like that. If you really enjoy doing smash attacks, you can get the Hyper Smasher Brawn Badge, which charges smash attacks for longer to get a 1.3 times smash power. Or the No Flinch Smasher Brawn Badge. You cannot be launched by standard attacks when charging a smash attack. That's pretty cool stuff. Or the Safe Respawner Brawn Badge, which gives you your invincibility will last 3 times longer after being KO'd. So stuff like that's cool things to consider. But I'm not really good at that. So for the purposes of creating this me, let's just give you all around the best stuff I have. And then we get to pick your moves. I don't know if you played Smash Brothers, but there's 4 special moves. The special standard, which is generally referred to as B. The side special, which is pressing B and left or right at the same time. The up special, which is pressing up and B at the same time, or the down special. You can guess. Those are all your special moves, and they're actually, they're executed the same way for every character, which is what makes Smash Brothers a bit different from other fighter games. But the sword guy can have a standard special of Gale Strike, a blade technique that sends a tornado hurtling forth. A Shuriken of Light, small throwing weapon made of light that flies straight forward. Or the Blurring Blade, a flurry of sword slashes. Charge it longer for extra power. Since you're kind of a stabby person, I'm guessing Blurring Blade kind of flips your noodle a little more than Shuriken of Light and Gale Strike. Yeah, I figured. Side special. We got Airborne Assault. It's a flip forward to strike foes and then rebound off of them. So you basically turn into a ball with your sword spinning with you. You smack them with the sword, do the cut, and then you bounce back off of them, which is pretty cool. The Slash Launcher. Rush through opponents in your path and launch them upward. So this one, you rush forward, you stab them, and you just don't even stop. You keep on sliding forward, and the act of stabbing them sends them straight up into the air, which is a pretty cool launcher. And then the Chakram, which is a throwing weapon that you can guide with directional inputs. It's kind of like, well, actually, yeah, it is a copy of Mega Man's gear he can throw. But it basically it's a projectile option. Airborne assault, slasher, launcher, chakra. Which one are you thinking? Yeah. Alright, on the up special, the Stone Scabbard. A high jump followed by a firm downward strike with your sword. That's pretty cool. The Skyward Slash Dash. It's a flurry of slashes that sends you in the direction of your choice. So you lift up and go woo, like a tornado with your sword. And you go that way or this way or whatever way you want. Or the Hero Spin, a spinning sword attack that sends you upward if used in the air. That's actually even more. So this was actually probably more of a slicing move. And this one's more of if you've seen Link, any of the Links fight online, Link has this spinning move. This is a move from Link. Stone Scabbard's pretty unique. The thing to keep in mind with up specials is that they're usually used for recovery. When you get knocked off the stage, you get 2 jumps in the air. Jump, jump. And then people typically use their up special to get a 3rd jump, essentially. An upward movement. And up specials that come back down always scare the shit out of me. King DDD has one, and I kill myself a lot. But we can test it out. It's up to you. Yeah, I agree with that. And then there's the down special. Almost all the Fire Emblem characters have this one for the down special. The blade counter. Counter an attack. The strength of your strike depends on the foe's attack. So basically, this one is used when you are anticipating someone about to hit you. And when you're pretty much damn sure someone's about to smack you, down special, and you go, "Hut," and you take the hit, but in taking the hit, you take no damage, and you reflect it back against them. Literally every... not literally. Robin doesn't have blade counter as a down special. But all of the other ones, from Ike to Marth, we've seen that all of them have down specials. Or blade counters for down specials. Reversal Slash. This is actually... Mario has a cape that he can spin, and it flings things that are thrown at him, or projectiles that are thrown at him back at the enemy. I don't know why they decided a rainbow was going to be what the sword wielder would throw around, but it's basically that move. Creates a rainbow that reflects projectiles. You can also flip foes around if it hits them. That sort of thing. Or the Power Thrust. A high-speed strike that goes forward on the ground and diagonally down in the air. I'm being quiet because I'm going to let you decide. Although I'm pretty sure I know which one you're going to decide on. Oh, blade counter. I thought for sure you're going to go for power thrust. So the special moves are chosen. Let's equip some outfit stuff here. The one-up hat. Akira wig. So some of these are from DLC, so like fighting games. Akira is from one of those old polygonal fighting games. Ashley hat. Ashley's from WarioWare. You wouldn't know her. I don't even know who Barbara the Bat is supposed to be, but I never got it. There's a teddy bear hat. And a more realistic bear hat. It's not really real. They're both teddy bears. One's like a cap and one's a hat. Or a hood. The beehive wig. which I think fits you so well. The bionic helmet. That's pretty sci-fi. Although it does cover most of your face, but, you know. It's cool, at least. The Black Knight helm. I'm not even sure how that fits on your head. And every me I've ever created, I've always been like, that doesn't fit that head. Janice Rand with a BI wig. That's pretty good. Captain Falcon helmet. If you're really into F-Zero. Cat ears. Not sure why the cat ears are blue, but they're cat ears. The cat hat, which I have been known to wear on occasion. The chef hat, if you're into cooking things. I'm not sure if you like chicken or chickens, but in case you do, they got you covered. If you're a big fan of the Final Fantasy games, you got a Chocobo hat. Everyone knows the Chain Chomp. He loves eating chicken. That's something. That's kind of intimidating, having a Chain Chomp for a head. Who cannot dream of being Chrom in Fire Emblem Awakening? And his awesome blue hair. Cowboy hat. Or an Outback kind of hat. It kind of depends. Doesn't really, it looks more Outbackish to me than cowboy. Might fit your Australian roots a little bit. Daisy. I use that one a lot. So I like Daisy a lot. I don't think he's older so much as he is like a ghost, though. Tokyo Mirages. Devil horns. Dog ears. Weird. Oh, that's kind of cool. Dragon helmet. I'm not sure what that's from, but it's a golden helmet. Dunban's from Xenoblade Chronicles, which is a game I will be streaming. A fancy pirate hat, complete with feathers. Aww. You're like set for like a party for the queen or something. You may have noticed in some of the rounds, Magicant, there's a character called the Flying Man, who's a bird guy, and you hit him, and he fights on your side. That's the Flying Man hat. You kind of liking the fancy pirate hat? We'll pick that one, but we'll keep going. See if there's one that jumps out at you more. Football helmet. Y'all more in the rugby down there, aren't you? Ah, Fox. Fox McCloud. That's just a frog hat. I guess you could say that's Slippy if you wanted to. Geno is a character from Super Mario RPG that never appeared anywhere else, and I find it kind of strange that he's a thing here. Jill's helmet. No clue. Pepe. I should make Pepe into a fighter. Heihachi is a character from Tekken. So he has this two pointed hair things going on. Hibiscus. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. That's you go on like a Hawaiian vacation. This might fit the serial killer in you. A little bit. A hunter's helm. I don't know what this is from. Maybe it's just like a fantasy thing. Bass Jason. Haha. There's the Inkling Squid hat. I don't know if you ever seen me play Splatoon. That's what that's from. Or the Inkling wig for the male Inklings. Isabelle is from Animal Crossing. She also appears in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But I've never played the Animal Crossing games, so I don't really understand what the appeal is. But apparently there's some sort of like everyone loves Isabelle. I don't know why. Jackie is a fighter from some fighting game. Again, KK Slider is a character from Animal Crossing. The original enemy of Donkey Kong in all the Donkey Kong Country games was King K. Rool. They have a hat that fits him. That's basically how he always looked, by the way. Crazy-eyed thing. Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog, of course. The classic Link cap. If you want to feel like a little bit of a Zelda man. A lion. Actually, a very realistic lion hat. A Lloyd wig. Not sure who Lloyd is, but he has some awesome hair. That's for sure. Luigi's cap if you're a big Luigi fan. A magic hat if you want to say that you're Gandalf with a sword. This shouldn't need any introduction if you're a Zelda fan. The implications that you're wearing it though, is pretty goddamn frightening. In fact, when I saw them introduce this in the game, I was like, they can't just wear that. It has to do something. Wearing this hat is basically like you're about to bring about the destruction of the world, sort of thing. This hat, this mask. So, I never really felt like comfortable putting it on a character. Mario Cat. Yeah. The Master Gardener's Crown. This will make no sense to you if you haven't played any of the built-in games on the 3DS. Mega Man.exe's helmet from all those Game Boy games. Meta Knight's mask. Mii Force helmet, again, one of the built-in 3DS games. This kind of Mii Force was kind of a space fighter game. Oh, it's so cute. Have I seen the Majora Mask thing? Well, there's lots of Majora Mask things. I probably have seen something Majora's Mask related. Monkey hat. Ninja headband. Panda hat. That's a lot of these in here. Peach's crown. Here's a pirate hat that isn't as fancy. There's no feather in this pirate hat. Prince's crown. Oh, that's from a Mii. One of those 3DS built-in games. Princess Zelda. Proto Man's helmet. If you play the Monster Hunter series of games, you'll know what a Rathalos is. And this is the helmet that you can make out of a Rathalos if you bring back some Rathalos hide. It's a pretty cool helmet. Red ribbon, that's so cute. That fits you. Red shell hat. Samurai helmet. My personal favorite. You can probably guess why. Looks a bit darker on the screen there than it does on the game. Oh, fitting for the holidays, sir. Which one was ooh? Samurai helmet? I'll keep that one in mind. Sheik's mask. Shy Guy mask. Spartan helmet. Ah. This is Sparta! A spiny hat. A straw hat. Not really. Doesn't really say Bazag to me. A super mushroom hat. So if you want to look like Toad or something. Are you big into swimming? Tails. Yeah. Takamaru is a character from a Japanese-only game. He was a samurai. I have no clue. He appears as an assist trophy in a lot of Smash Brothers games. Of course, speaking Japanese, because we here in the West have no clue who he is or what he's about. But it's kind of a samurai hairdo without the samurai helmet. That's Toad's hat right there. Top hat. From the Kid Icarus series is Viridi, who is the goddess of life. You will not know her, but a lot of people think she's awesome. Yes, I like that. We have killed Tails and stuffed his head for a hat. Waluigi's hat. Wario's hat. A wedding veil. God knows why you would want a wedding veil or a tiara. There's a western hat. See, that's more of a cowboy hat to me than a cowboy hat, but whatever. X's helmet from Mega Man. And Zero's helmet from Mega Man. Zero was a girl, though, I think. Anyways. I don't know which ones of those jumped out at you, but you did say the samurai helmet, right? Or the fancy pirate hat. Pondering still. Let's pick that one for the time being. Oh. Fancy pirate hat again. Fancy pirate hat. And there's also the non-fancy pirate hat that doesn't have a feather. Versus samurai helmet. Which do you see yourself stabbing people with more? Yeah. So there's Ashley's outfit from, again, WarioWare. The Black Knight's armor, which is kind of cool, I have to admit. I'm not sure what kind of man you are, sir, but if you ever wanted to stab people in a business suit with a modern high-tech sword and a samurai helmet, that might be your thing. Or you can dress up like Crom, Prince of Ulysses himself. Or you can be a high-tech samurai and wear the cybernetic suit with a glowing sword. There's the outfit of Dunban. And his sword, which is kind of a katana. Gil's armor, which is very gilded and kind of goes with the gold on the samurai hat, really. Not sure if you like that sword, though. Yeah. The Smash Brothers hoodie, which has some kind of laser sword to it. The Hunter's Mail. That's very... I think this has to be from Monster Hunter. Looks very Monster Hunter-ish. That's a pretty stabby sword, though, man. Woo! I got the Link outfit. So if you want your Master Sword, that's there for you. Lloyd apparently wore red and had a katana. So, and a short ninja sword. It's a plasma sword, okay. There's the monkey suit, which does not give you a sword, but a blunt object. Don't ask me. The neon suit. There's a plasma sword for you. That's different from the cybernetic suit. I guess this is if you're like doing Tron stuff here. Oh no. You got the ninja suit. Stealthy. The pirate outfit. Plate armor if you're into a more European look with your stabbing swords. I guess to go with the Rathalos helmet, there's the Rathalos mail, which and the giant ass cleaver sword that gets made out of the Rathalos tongue, I'm sure. Pretty badass stuff there. Or the next one, samurai armor. Definitely has a samurai aesthetic. The Super Smash Brothers t-shirt has some kind of glowing sword to it. Not sure why. The standard outfit, Takamaru's samurai outfit, as you can see. Viridia is the goddess of life, and she has a giant cane. Not sure why you'd be down with that, but okay. And Zero's armor for Mega Man. Those being your options. Yeah, I personally kind of thought samurai armor, ninja suit, hunter's mail, and black knight armor were all good fits. But that's up to you. Ah, Gil's armor, right. The gilded armor. with a blue blade on the sword. I wish I knew who Gil was. He seems to have a shield on his arm too, and wings on his boots. Gil versus Hunter Male. Maybe I should stay with this kind of... Yeah, this angle here. Gil Hunter's Male. Do you think you could stab someone better with the Hunter Male sword? Gil's it is. And there you go. So now, the only thing that is left is to test it. So we go to test. You gotta stab people in style. So let's see how fast he moves. That's his jump, his long jump. The short hop. Long jump. Double jump. The B attack. There you go. So you can hold it down and charge it, but it's going to max release and hit right in front of someone. It's probably a pretty good edge guarding weapon. Or if someone's going to land and you can kind of see where it's coming, get them. But you can also kind of start it and let it go. You don't have to let it go the full charge. It's probably weaker that way. That was 11 versus 28, yeah. Obviously, weaker if not charged fully. That was the neutral special. Side special also can be charged. It can be charged to full and it will not release until you let it go. That gives 12 damage. Or you can let it go a little bit early. But it seems like if you let it go a little bit early, you go less far. You don't travel as far of a distance. You may not actually even cut through the opponent. Looks like you kind of might just be stopped by them. Versus a full charge, which will cut right through them, launch them upwards. And then there's our down B, which was the counter, which you won't see in action until you use it. Think someone's gonna hit you. You go, whoop. And then there's the up B attack, up special attack. That was not it. Up special attack. There you go. So you don't have to charge it up. In fact, if you don't charge it up, you get 16 damage versus 23. But because it's also that spin, you can take it and go jump, jump, up B for the recovery. So pretty good recovery move and attack. Let's see what your roll is like. Much better than Samus's. Hear me complain about Samus's roll nonstop? Then you got your standard attacks. Your A attacks. And then there's tilt A, smash A, which not charged is 16. Charged will be 24. Down tilt. And then down smash. Oh. So that's worth noting. The down smash, if I'm right, seems to very quickly cut forward and back behind you. So if someone's behind you, yeah, I can hit them. Very nice. But of course, you know, you can charge it up even more. So it's kind of, you can kind of get the, you can kind of use that one as space clearing, essentially. Up tilt. Nice. Seems to give 8 every time. Versus up smash. Oh, a multi-hit. Just like go. I'll show him off to you more. I'll transfer him over to the 3DS version and I'll fight with him in game. How about that? Full-blown forward smash. It's 30, 24. Cool. I think it'll be effective. If you have the time, you have to go. And you have to go, you have to go. Well, if you have the time, let's do a 2-minute smash round here. Between let's see. Me, Bazag, and player 2 who will make me everyone has a sword. Me, Heathcat with the goatee. See ya. Oh, that put him on. Fine, I put him on easy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, that's a good launch. Good launching move. And it's the up A. Your up A smash. Up smash is going to be the one that brings it home. Forward throw. Oh! I was never good at recovery. That neutral air is weird. Ooh. Not a lot of lateral movement with that. Or maybe it did by actually moving laterally. Oh! How'd that miss? The Heathcat won. The Heathcat beat me. I think on like level 3 too. Let's try it again without me playing around. I'll even up his strength here. And that side B is a good launch move. That up smash is your king. He ain't cooperating with me. That is a good. That neutral B is good. Yeah! Counterattack. Nope.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Oh.
The winner is B.
There we go. Look at that awesome pose there for a Bazak win. I think it's pretty good. In fact, I'm going to save the replay. There you go.
Free-for-all.
Okay, well, I was going to test the stream. I think I've thoroughly done that. So I'll end it here.